Okay, good morning, guys. How we doing today? We got purple, turquoise, clear with red sparkles, and just clear. Okay, so diving right in kind of quickly because hot. Because hot. So, I'm going to start with a couple of these dried rose skulls because this is my oldest batch of resin, at least, today. And there's a lot of it, so thermodynamics. So we're just going to get a lot of that out of the mixing jar real quick. Stick. All right, let me change the angle on this thing. Okay, this will be my cementing layer for these two pieces. And we're good. All right, next up we have our magic viewing window bomb. Because I can't just do something normal. Okay, so this is what we got going on right now. Now I need to put in a layer on this side to cement everything in place on both ends. So we prop it up in our little handmade stand and pour. And then we just adjust the angle a little bit. I do not see any bubbles underneath. So that should do it. Okay. All right, next we have this little planter piece that I rarely ever use, but I want to give it a shot. So let's give it a shot. All right. All right, putting a little bit of alcohol ink. All right, this one always ends up with a weird void, so I'm going to squish a little bit and then switch to the clear. And over to purple. Okay. Trucking right along. Haven't made one of these in a minute, so hair. Okay. All right. There we go. Oh, and then do the base as well. All right. I missed. Okay, starting with that red. Move into the purple. And then this one we got to get up under the lip to release the bubbles. And we're going to finish it off with the red again. Okay, now I still have a buttload of resin. What am I going to do with it? Well, for starters, I'm going to clean up my work table a little bit. Okay. Try it again with the stuff. What's it called? Iron filings. No, I'm still not successful. Maybe that's just not something I'll be able to do effectively. Go nice and slow with these guys to avoid serious spillage. All right, there we go. Now I need to well, okay. All right, before I put this away, let's see if I can. No, that's too thick, and that magnet is too weak. All right, I'm going to just set that aside, see if I can do something with the stick. Okay, so I got a whole bunch of resin left. What can I bang out real quick? Let's do that guy. Nah. Fly just blew past my ear and landed on my arm. I am evidently a salt lick. Okay. Blue. I need to bring this up high enough to be past the edge of the lip so that I can get the bubbles out. We just raise it up the rest of the way. All right. Okay, bring that a little bit closer. Pour right down through the center to make that the handle knob pretty clear. And that brings us up past the lip again so we can get the bubbles out. And then I can just finish this guy off on my next pour. Okay, so. Alright, I don't see any other bubbles below the surface. On that side anyways. Okay. Give it a nice swirl so it doesn't look like a hodgepodge. Or at least not as much anyways. You little bastard. Get out of there. Go on, get. Okay. There we go. So, that looks like it. Well, that was disappointing. All right, hang on. All right, that's everything. I'm going to, well, real quick, I'm going to dig into those, what's it called? The fidget spinners with my little stick to see if I can release any surface bubbles caused by the iron filings. And then I'm going to get cleaned up and go do stuff. So, see you later, guys.